Today, I'm going to be ranking every single college football team logo in this tier list ranker. We have a lot of teams to go, so I'm not going to give a lot of explanation to every single pick. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's start with Air Force. Now, a lot of these logos, there could be multiple variations of. We're just going based off of the ones that we have here today in this maker. The first one we're going to look at here is Air Force, of course. And again, we've got a lot of them that are just a couple of letters. I'm going to put Air Force in mid. It just is mid. It's kind of clean, it kind of looks good, but it's also really basic, and that's about all there is to it. Next up here, we have the Akron Zips. This logo, I think, is a little old, but for what it is, it's just completely ugly, to be honest. I don't really know what's going on here. It just does not look good at all, just straight up. Next up here, we have Alabama, and we're gonna throw them in good. It's very basic, very clean, and it just kind of represents college football. It's not perfect in that sense, but it is good, it is clean, it looks good. And when I see Alabama Crimson Tide, I think of college football, and so we'll throw it there. Appalachian State here, we're gonna go ahead and also throw into mid with Air Force. I don't hate it. It's just, again, it's similar to Air Force when I look at it, it's just mid. It kind of looks a little iffy, but it's exactly where it should go. Next up here, Arizona. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in mid as well. I mean, like, looking at Appalachian State and looking at Arizona, there's really not much of a difference. It literally like looks like the same font as well. The colors do look a little bit better in Arizona, so for that I'll throw it a little bit ahead, but it's kind of just got the same problem with it, so we'll throw it in mid. Next up here we have Arizona State, and this is just so weird because it looks really good, but at the same time it's just like it's kind of missing something for me. Like when you show me this logo especially, it just kind of looks bad. That's just my opinion. I feel like it just doesn't have any oomph to it at all. It doesn't have any flair to it. Like, sure, it's different than just having letters, but it being unique doesn't make it good. That's just my opinion though. Which brings us to Arkansas. I think this is perfect. Like, Arkansas as a team isn't like always been elite, but the logo's just good. It's like one of my favorite colors. It just goes up there. Next up here, I think this is Arkansas State, if I'm not mistaken. And man, I think it has to go perfect as well. Again, I just love the red color. It's a sick animal. No idea what their mascot is, and maybe I'm a casual for not knowing that, but it does. It's just perfect. It is what it is, and it's great. Which brings us here with Army. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in good. Again, it just kind of like feels like a staple of college football, and for that it has to be there. It's also really clean, but also pretty unique, and so earning a good spot is pretty dang solid. Here, Auburn, we're gonna go mid as well. I mean, when you look at these four logos together, they just are what they are. Auburn obviously is a more popular blue blood team, but I can't really go much higher there. I just kind of like where it's at. That's a good spot, I think. Which brings us to Ball State, and I'm gonna go good. I don't love Ball State logo as much as Arkansas and Arkansas State, but I think it does earn a pretty good spot there. It looks pretty clean, good. I like the animal. It just is what it is, and I like it. Next up, Baylor here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in bad. I love Baylor, love Waco, Texas. When you look at the logo, it's of course like a basic letter logo like these, but it's just the colors are ugly, and I'm sorry. That just is what it is. Next up here, we got Boise State. I'm gonna put this in perfect as well. Again, the color combination is great. The blue field also might sway me, but even though this is just a logo tier list, the Broncos, strong, firm, love that, and the coloring's great too. I love Boise State, so we'll throw it there. Next up, Boston College. We're gonna go ahead and throw it in mid. Again, kind of another two-letter logo here. Looks a little bit more cleaner than, you know, like a Baylor, so we'll throw it there. Next up, Bowling Green. I've always kind of been a little bit of a fan of Bowling Green's logo, but again, it's a two-letter logo with a mascot. It is what it is. We'll throw it in mid. Next up here, we have Buffalo. I'm gonna throw this up in good, and I'm also gonna pull down Arkansas State to good as well. These two just give me a similar feeling, and I like that a lot better. Animal, straight up, good flair. I overall like where those two are at in good. BYU, it feels like a crime to put it this low, but I'm just going to. We'll go mid. I was gonna put it in bad, but again, it just feels like a more classic logo, and so for that, I don't want to put too much disrespect on it, but it's really nothing special. It's literally just a Y in a circle, and so that is what it is, but it looks clean, you know, like compared to like the Akron Zips logo, it looks clean, and so I don't mind that at all. Next up here, we have Cal. I really just don't like the coloring on this, similar to Baylor, and we're just gonna put it in bad. I do like the font that they used here, and it looks pretty clean, but we'll go with that. Now, Central Michigan is a team that is not going to benefit from that font. This font is terrible. The colors are ugly. It's basic. It's going in ugly. Charlotte 49ers here, at least I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Ugly as well. Colors are terrible. I mean, like, this doesn't even pop at all. Like, the green and the other colors just all kind of blend in. I can't even tell what the other colors really are. It looks like a tannish and like a white, like, yeah, it's just ugly. Cincinnati Bearcats, this is going in good. Colors just absolutely elite. It's a basic letter, but it's got some flair with the Bearcat claw, you know, love that. And yeah, it's going in good. We'll throw Clemson. Clemson is tough, man. I feel like I'm putting them in good because I'm being swayed that they're kind of good at the actual sport of football. So I'm gonna put it down in mid. It just is missing a little bit of flair that the Cincinnati logos have or these other animals have. It's just like a print. And yeah, orange and white, just nothing special, but it's still a good logo. Next up here is Coastal Carolina, and I might get some flack for this, but I'm going bad. Number one, like, what even is the animal in there? Maybe I'm just a casual for not knowing that. And then also the colors just suck. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I know some people love it and would put it in perfect, but I'm going bad with it. Colorado, I like good here. It utilizes both the animal and the lettering well. I just like black as a whole as like a main team color, so that's gonna go there. Colorado State, oh man, I just don't love Colorado State. I'll go bad and give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't have too much beef with this overall. It's just like, yeah, it just is what it is. It just really is what it is. Duke, when I see this, I think basketball, but I'll go ahead and put it in mid. I'm just not a fan of it personally. It is unique, and I feel like capitalizes pretty well on what the logo should be. It's just the Blue Devil part throws me off a bit. Honestly, if this was just like the basic D, I might put it up in good, but just for what we're seeing here, I'm gonna keep it in mid. What is this? Is this Eastern Michigan? I think this might be Eastern Michigan. I'm going ugly. Again, it's literally just a basic E, but it also doesn't look good at all. Like, there's not even like a highlight to this. It doesn't even look that clean. Like, Air Force doesn't have a highlight or anything. It's just an A and an F, but it at least looks better than Eastern Michigan, which brings us to Eastern Carolina or East Carolina. I think it's Eastern Carolina. We're going perfect. Just clean cut. Looks like an NFL logo almost. It's pretty professional. I like it, and it's unique. It looks good. The coloring is a little whack, but I don't mind it at all. We'll go there. Brings us to FAU. I'm gonna go good here. Looks pretty clean, not completely basic as well, kind of unique. I like that. FIU, I feel like this is just a terrible picture that they're using. We'll throw it in bad though. There's no way this is actually FIU's logo. If it is, it's still not great. It at least has a little bit of flair compared to the other ones, but we'll go with that. Next up, Florida. I love Florida's logo. I do. We're going S tier. It's colored well. It looks good. It's clean, it's unique, it's exactly what we're looking for, and we're gonna go S there. Fresno State here, Bulldogs, we'll go mid. Like, if you just showed me this picture and I had no context to Fresno State, I'd be like, what even is that? I don't know, like, it just does not fit as a college logo, I feel like, but it still looks good. It just is what it is, you know? Which brings us to Florida State here. I think it looks good. Again, like, I feel like I keep saying it is what it is, but it just is. Like, it looks good, it looks clean, and I don't mind that at all. Georgia Southern here, it feels overwhelming. Georgia Southern just feels like they're trying to do too much inside of a logo, and it just needs to be simpler, so we're gonna throw that there. Georgia State here, it at least looks a little bit better and a little bit cleaner, but it's kind of the same problem I have with Georgia Southern, so we'll go with that. Georgia Tech, again, we're gonna go bad. I like the 2-letter logo, simple, but it just does not do what I need it to do for me personally, and so it's gonna go there. Hawaii, we're gonna throw it in bad as well. We'll go mid. It's at least a little bit unique in the lettering, and it still looks pretty clean. Houston as well, we'll throw up here with that. I love the colors here, and I just love how it is. Illinois, I'm sorry, this is ugly. Like, it's got an outline compared to Eastern Michigan. Again, I think this is Eastern Michigan. I could be completely butchering at this entire video, but it's just an I. I'm sorry, it's going there. Indiana, honestly, I love Indiana's logo. We're gonna throw it, I'm gonna throw it up in good. The IU is perfect, and it just like, yeah, I like the Indiana logo. I'm not gonna over explain this, but it just is. It's clean, it's cut, we like that. Iowa, we're gonna go with mid. It just is. The Hawkeyes a little bit unclear. That's kind of my biggest concern with it. But other than that, it's still pretty solid. Iowa State's not terrible. I'm gonna go with mid. I kind of like the I-State. It looks clean, I like the colors, but I'm not gonna put it much higher than that. Jacksonville State, another one that I just feel like we're getting a bad picture with, but we'll throw it in bad just because of that. JMU, again, I think I recognize the lettering, just JMU, way more than this, but it's again bad. It feels like it's doing way too much, similar to this for a logo's sake. It just feels way too overwhelming. Kansas, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in perfect. Love the colors, love the uniqueness. Reminds me very much of Florida's, very much like why I like the Florida logos, the same reason why I like the Kansas logo, so we're gonna go ahead and throw it there. Kansas State is one that I'm always kind of like iffy on, because it's like, it's just, what even is this? Maybe I'm dumb and I like have never understood it. Please explain to me what the Kansas State logo is. I'd love to like actually know. It just doesn't make sense to me. We'll go mid. Again, it just is. It's a good logo. It's a little unique, but it just doesn't look that great. Kentucky, another one. I'm gonna put this in perfect. Again, this is another just simple like lettering logo, just UK, but it's clean, it's cut, it's iconic, and we have to go perfect for that. It's more for basketball, but even then it's still just, it's amazing. Liberty, I don't mind it. We'll go mid. I'll throw it in good. I'll throw Liberty in good. I think that it looks clean, again, like I keep saying, but I feel like the mascot combined with the lettering is used really well in that. I think this is the Raging Cajuns. Is this just Louisiana? It just like doesn't look good. I feel like if they remove like the orange flame looking things in here, it might go higher, but I do not like that too much, but it's not terrible, so we'll go with bad. Louisiana Tech here, mid. I don't mind it. It looks okay, but again, mid is exactly how I describe it. Louisville, good. Love the bird, iconic. Love the colors. Not perfect level, but it's pretty dang great. LSU, this looks like a little bit older of a logo. I honestly probably prefer this one compared to the new one, and we're gonna go good with it. I love the tiger, love the coloring, love the style as well. We'll go there. I don't know. It's just like we get to this and they're all kind of blending together almost. I'll go mid. It just kind of is. Like if I don't have a strong feeling about it, it's going to mid, and that's exactly what it is. It just is what it is. Maryland here, we're going to go bad. Simple lettering, but it just doesn't really do anything special, and I don't feel really great about it. Memphis, the exact opposite. It just feels more bold. It feels more smooth connection. Like, oh yeah, like it just feels that's where Memphis should go. Miami, again, maybe it's biased by actual football, but this just feels iconic, like 2000s Miami. I was barely born at that point in time, but it's a perfect logo. I love it. It's simple, it's clean, perfect. Miami, Ohio, just letters, doesn't do anything special. I like the coloring. Michigan, I'm an Ohio State fan. Maybe I'm just being an idiot putting it in bad, but the colors, I don't know if it's because it's been beaten into me to hate Michigan colors, but the blue and yellow just looks awful. I'm sorry, it looks like puke, and then the basic lettering really just doesn't do anything for it, so we're gonna go there. Michigan State, perfect. I mean, it seems so weird to put Michigan State in a perfect tier, but dude, like, it's just clean, it's good, it's everything a logo should be, and it's why it's in perfect. Minnesota, we're gonna go mid. It just is what it is. It's an M. Colors are okay. Is what it is, right? Mississippi State, we're gonna go. This logo feels terrible. I don't think this is the new Mississippi State logo, but we're gonna go ahead and put it in ugly. It just does not look good at all. Personally, that's just what I think. I'm gonna throw Middle Tennessee. I know I'm kind of skipping, but we're just gonna throw them down there too for the same reason. Which brings us to Missouri. Again, this is not Missouri's current logo, but we'll put it in mid. Doesn't really accomplish much. We'll go good. I feel like it's similar to Army, so I'll put it next to Army. It just like has that like college football feeling to it that you can't really explain. It doesn't really look the best, but it just does. It just accomplishes the same thing the Army one does. NC State, we're gonna go good with NC State. I like NC State's logo. It looks a little stupid, but it still looks clean and good, and that's all you can really ask for sometimes. Which brings us to Nebraska. Again, I like the coloring in Nebraska, but it doesn't really accomplish anything too crazy, so I feel like where it's at, that's fine. We're gonna go bad. It just doesn't, I don't know, like, it's unique-ish, but it just doesn't look good. That's just my opinion. It just does not look good, and that's all I can really say. New Mexico. This is not the current New Mexico logo, but it just does not look good. It looks like a high school team. Not really a high school team. It looks like what's the dang new league, the new NFL league called during the spring? Whatever that's called, that's what this logo looks like it would be a part of. That's just just that's where I'm at. The Aggies, New Mexico State Aggies, that is. We'll go good. No, we'll go mid. Again, I don't think this is the most updated logo currently, but it still is what it is. It looks all right. Northern Illinois, I really like the Huskies logo. It's good, it's clean. It doesn't really like scream college football to me, but I love the colors, love red and black. We'll go with that. North Texas, this is terrible. I'm sorry. Like, we have to put some logos down here, and that's just it has to be one of them. Northwestern here, we're gonna go bad. Now we'll go mid for Northwestern. It looks pretty good. Wish the animal was used a little bit differently, but that is what it is. Notre Dame here, we're going perfect. Screams great college football, like it just has that historic value to it, and it also looks pretty clean, I think, personally, and so perfect's gonna be where it is. Ohio Bobcats, I do think it looks pretty good for what it is, and so we're gonna rock with that. Ohio State, my favorite team personally. Maybe it's just because the colors, scarlet and gray has been beaten into me since I was a kid, but when I see a logo, when I think of college football, for me personally, this is my list. They're going perfect. If it wasn't my list, I'd put it in good. Same with Michigan, I'd probably bring that up to mid, but again, this is my list, so we're putting it in perfect personally. Same thing. It's just like college football, simple, basic. It's kind of like Kentucky, but it's just like one of those logos when you see it, it's just like that is college football. That is what it is. Similar to Army, similar to Notre Dame, similar to Miami. That's exactly my point. OSU, the worst OSU. We'll go ahead and put it in good. We'll put it in mid. It's just a little bit too basic to go up in good. I love the colors though, and I love the style. Old Dominion, again, it feels a little too complex, more complex than it needs to be. Next up here, we have Ole Miss. I'm gonna go mid. It just is mid. No real explanation there. Oregon, I feel like Oregon would be up higher if they had a better historic resume, but for what it is, it kind of reminds me of college football, and so for good, and it's still pretty clean. I don't love the green and yellow, but that's again why it's not perfect. Oregon State, it looks good. It doesn't really have the historic value or like screaming college football value to it, but it's still a great logo. I like it personally. Gonna go Penn State up next here. I've never liked Penn State's logo. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna throw it in bad. It's different, it's unique. It's just like, it doesn't really look like anything. I know they're the Nittany Lions, but it's like, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know, the logo's just not great. That's just my opinion though. Again, we're gonna throw it in bad. If I was to sit here and explain every single logo, this video would be 3 hours long, so I'm not gonna do that. It just is mid, doesn't really incite a reaction out of me. Purdue, I hate Purdue's logo. I'm sorry, it just looks bad. The coloring is, like, pick a brighter color and maybe it would go up higher, but I just do not like that at all. Rice, maybe I'm just on an ugly streak here, but the R looks terrible. That's just my opinion though. Rutgers, terrible as well, but at least looks clean and I can tell what it is, so we'll go with bad. Sam Houston, ugly. It just really doesn't do anything. I do kind of like the paw. We'll throw it in bad because the paw is kind of cool, but San Jose State, we're gonna go up in good. I like San Jose State a lot, but yeah, there's not really much else to say with it. We'll go with that. San Diego State, we're gonna go with good. I love the colors. It's a little basic, it's a little confusing, but I just love the red and black colors, so we're gonna go with there. SMU, we'll go good as well. Kind of reminds me of the Red Bull logo, but you know, hey, it looks good. I like the red and blue together, and it's a little stylish. South Alabama, again, maybe this is just getting a terrible draw from the picture that's provided, but it just does not look good. It does not look clean, so we're gonna go there. South Carolina, we're gonna throw up in good. Simple lettering, Gamecock looks good. Love the colors. We're gonna go there. Southern Miss, I think this is, right? Yeah, we're gonna go bad. Again, with some of these logos, it's like, I feel like I'm judging it more about how their team plays than the actual logo itself, but it just doesn't have any historic value to me, and it's just gonna go there. It's just bad. It doesn't look that great. Bad is where it's gonna go. Syracuse, I'm gonna kind of cut ahead here. I hate Syracuse's logo. It's going ugly. No explanation there. But let's go back to Stanford. I'm going up to good. Do I want to go perfect though? I'm gonna go perfect. Maybe it's some blind nostalgia as well, but I really like the Stanford logo, so we're gonna throw it up there. Which brings us to TCU. We're gonna go bad. Doesn't really accomplish much, but I do kind of like the colors. We'll throw it up in mid then. Temple, ugly. No idea what this is. It's unique, but it's just nothing great about it. Tennessee, we're gonna throw up in mid. Again, it kind of has more of a historic, you know, nostalgia factor to it, but it's still just a basic T that's white. It's kind of bad. Texas A&M, when I see this, I see Johnny Manziel, and good. It looks good, it looks clean, love the colors, but it's nothing that's gonna put it up into perfect. Texas, though, on the other hand, we're gonna go also with good. It's just, it's worse than Texas A&M, but I feel like it has a bigger, like, college football factor to it that I like. I don't even know what this is. Is this Texas State? I think this is Texas State. Ugly. The fact that I don't even know where it is, it's ugly. Texas Tech, we're gonna throw it up in good as well. Love the colors. It's a little bit more basic and a little bit more worse, but I just love the colors there. Bad, it just is. I don't like it at all. Same with Troy, it's bad. I mean, it's not completely ugly. Troy is completely ugly. Again, maybe this picture is just not a good representation of Troy, but it's going in ugly. I genuinely have no idea who this is, and for that, I'm going ugly. Who, is that Tulsa? No, Tulsa's here. Middle Tennessee, maybe? That feels like a terrible guess. Have I already done Middle Tennessee when I was at M? I have no idea what logo this is, so I'm sorry if this is your favorite team, but it's going in ugly. Tulsa, pretty mid. It kind of looks all right, but just is mid. That's where we're gonna put it. UAB Blazers is a little bit unique, but it also feels a little too complicated. We're gonna go mid. UCF, I'm gonna throw up in good. Clean cut. I know it's lettering, but it's still clean and cut. UCLA, clean cut, historic factor, perfect. That is exactly what a perfect logo is, so we're gonna go with that. UConn, when I think of UConn, I think of basketball, but it's still a pretty good logo, so I'm gonna throw it up in good. Yeah, but I'm not gonna move anywhere else with that. Georgia Bulldogs here. It's too basic to go any higher, so we're gonna go good. ULM, ugly. Again, maybe I'm just like hating on the worst schools because they're just not good, but just really doesn't do much. It doesn't look good at all. That's just me personally. We got UMass. We'll at least go, him going ugly as well. Too much going on and it just does not look great. North Carolina, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up in good. I think it looks clean. I think the colors are absolutely great. When I see North Carolina, I think basketball, and so for that, I can't put it any higher. UNLV, we're gonna go with mid. It's a little complex, but I kind of like the look. Love the colors as well, so we're gonna go with that. USC, this is going perfect. Similar to UCLA, it's just college football, iconic, and it looks good. Like these iconic logos, I'm not just going based off of, you know, their blue bloodness. Like, of course, East Carolina isn't a blue blood, it's just a great logo, right? And so when I see this logo, it is what it is, and it's good. USF here, we're gonna go mid. I like what it's doing. It just, again, doesn't have a big, like, college football factor to it, but it still is what it is. I like it at mid. Utah, I'm gonna go bad. I'm sorry, I don't like Utah's at all. That's just my personal preference though. UTEP as well. I'm gonna put this in ugly though. This is awful. Vanderbilt, I'm gonna go bad. It's at least a little clean soul earned bad, but that's about all it is. Washington State, I'm gonna throw in ugly. Western Michigan, I'm gonna throw in ugly. Wyoming, I'm gonna throw in ugly. UTSA, I'm gonna throw in bad. Utah State, I'll throw in mid. Wisconsin, I'll throw in mid. Washington, I'll throw in mid. Virginia Tech, I'll throw in mid. Virginia, I'll throw in mid. Again, they all are kind of the same, like basic lettering, kind of clean, and so that's where they'll all fit. Wake Forest as well, we'll throw up there with them. West Virginia, same reason, and Western Kentucky, kind of same reason there. And now we have the three new schools. This is Missouri State, right? I think this is Missouri State, or maybe this is just Missouri. I'm gonna get hate for this either way, but I think this actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna throw it up in good. I think it's a little unique, and I just kind of like the look of it. This is perfect. Again, this just seems stupid because it isn't a blue blood and it doesn't have that iconic factor, but it just looks cool. It's an animal, but it's really clean cut, and so I can't complain about that. Jackson State, however, is not gonna get the same luxury. Looks terrible, looks ugly, can barely even read it, but maybe that's just because of the background. That is my tier list that I think is 100% perfect, but again, that's just my take.